Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Shamus Maximus. It is the show. That was the ever wonderful Sabrina Fallah. Speaking of, here she is. How are you doing? Thank you for coming to hang out with us.
I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. So let's talk about that one since that's a single. Let's jump right into it. Kiss is the Killer. Tell me about that song. Like, where did it come from? And
yeah,
musically.
Sure. Well, I actually co-wrote that song with Bill, and he thought of the song himself. So he brought it to me and said, Sabrina, I have to show you the song. I think you're gonna. It has some kind of Joan Jett and Aerosmith feel to it. I said sure, and as soon as I heard it and heard the title, I'm like, okay, that is the name of the album. But then we had to think of what's the storyline. So I was thinking of Grease, like the bad boy with the girl and like, with the leather jackets and leather pants and motorcycle, those
right.
fancy cars. So it's not like a true love story. It's more like me thinking, how would it be if I was dating this bad boy?
Oh, okay. The other side of the tracks.
He's so good and he gives the best kisses and he buys you everything. It was like a fantasy kind of thing. But the song just ended up being so good in the end. I just love it.
So you got this bad boy, and he's so good, but he's also no good.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. but that's what's so attractive.
Right. Obviously.
Because he's so bad, but
I know.
He's so nice but he's nice to you though.
Right. There's a ton of.
He just has this bad attitude,
Well, I'm just telling you, there's a ton of friend-zoned guys right now cringing when you say that. Oh yeah, that whole thing. He's bad.
No,
I'm nice to her, and I'm a friend.
About Grease, because in Grease, right?
Yeah,
I'm talking about like those kind of fun guys,
right.
Not the real bad ones. The ones that think it's so cool to be bad,
Right.
Have that, yeah.
Sabrina Fallah in the house, hanging out with me at Sabrina Fallah. Straight up. How's the weather in Canada, by the way?
Freezing. We got snow. Yeah.
Snow.
But it's gonna get warm next week, and hopefully it melts, or maybe we'll be lucky and it'll snow again. Because we never know when the snow will stop.
Right.
Like, it's Canada, and Ottawa always snows. Like,
there you go.
It snows a lot. Yeah.
So let's talk about influences. Where were you? What was it that made you be like, well, I have to be a musician, I have to sing, and I have to write?
Green Day. What happened was when I heard American Idiot. Well, okay, before that, I was always into writing stories and poetry and singing all styles of music. But when I heard American Idiot from Green Day, that was when I said, okay, that's the style, that's the sound, that's what I want to be, a rock singer. So I listened to them. And I got influenced, and then I added a bit of them to my music, and then I started finding my own sound, and then I went from there. And then I heard, of course, Bon Jovi and Billy Idol and so on,
Well, there you go.
The other great bands out there.
There you go. Speaking of which, we were just talking off air about how Blacktop Mojo opened up for Bon Jovi 1 week ago today, and they'll be 1 week from now. So tell me about your Bon Jovi. Like, I actually do a non-radio show. Most of my fans know this. I do a non-radio show once a week, and I play a lot of the 70s, 80s, and 90s stuff. What's your favorite Bon Jovi song? Or do you you can give me two. I don't want to put
I'll tell you my favorite because I sing it.
Right.
In These Arms.
In These Arms?
I love it. Yeah.
Nice.
It's a very good song to sing because I can sing it in his key and I don't have to do any key changes. It's the perfect song to sing. Yeah. I feel so lucky because some songs I have to find the key range, but that song I'm like, I can sing it with him.
See, now I don't sing in any key. Actually, I could probably get paid not to sing. I'm just saying. Which is why I do this, because I love it as much as anybody who sings it. So I like one of, if I had to choose a Bon Jovi song that we were like, okay, you can never listen to Bon Jovi again except this one song. For me, that would be Runaway. Off his earlier stuff.
That's the song that got him famous.
Well, I was still alive then, so yeah. I remember it when it was kind of new.
Because I heard the story that that's the song he was trying to get all the DJs to play, and then that's the song the record company heard to sign him.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Very nice, very nice. Now,
and I also like Bad Medicine.
Oh yeah, I can get that. Actually, maybe we'll. You know what? Let's just do that. We're coming up in a little bit later here. We're actually gonna do a Bon Jovi throwback. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Actually, I think he turned 55 today.
Yeah, I think I saw something on social media about that.
So I think we should do something for Bon Jovi tonight.
Okay. Well, we're going to take a break. Sabrina's going to hang out with me. We're going to talk more when we come back. And then when we come back, we will definitely have conferred and come up with a Bon Jovi song that we both think we should play for his birthday. Right now, though, when we come back, we're going to talk more about your recording in Nashville. This was in Nashville, right?
Yes.
Where you recorded this album.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to talk more about that because she told me some stuff off air, which is pretty cool. I think you guys should know it. But as in, there's a lot of... Zac Brown Band had Chris Cornell sing a track with him, and it was 8 weeks at the top of the radio rock charts. So there's a lot of really cool rock artists that can take a country song and turn it rock, and there's a lot of country bands that aren't very far away from rock, Zac Brown being one of them. So I thought I'd play this because I wanted to see if Miss Sabrina had ever heard this country cover done by a rock band. And awesome. We'll have her thoughts when we come back. Don't go anywhere. Hey everybody, it's the show, Bon Jovi, In and Out of Love. Sabrina and I settled on that one. Hanging out with Sabrina. Before that, Sabrina Fallah at SabrinaFallah. Make sure you check her out on Twitter. Follow her, Sabrina Fallah, on Facebook. Hanging out. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I am loving it.
Oh, good. So tell me about Paradise Comes with a Price.
It's a song about depression, and I wrote it for people to have hope and not to give up and to be strong.
Right.
And that everything will be okay. Because it is a tough world out there. And I know a lot of people are dealing with it, and I just wanted to write a song to help them.
Gotcha. Well, that's valiant. So let's talk about your musical history. What's your favorite instrument?
Well, I used to play piano, but now I'm enjoying the guitar. I'm really rocking it. So yeah.
Digging that.
Yeah. It's more me.
Right.
I think guitar is more me than piano, but I can still play piano, but I just use my guitar to write music too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very handy, and it's easier for me to write songs on guitar than piano, because that is theory.
Right.
Guitar, I can just write the notes, the chords,
right.
A, B, C, easier. So.
Oh yeah, and plus a piano's hard to carry around.
That's what somebody told me. You should learn an instrument you can carry. But keyboards are fine. But I don't see myself carrying a keyboard around. That's the thing. I don't think I would be that kind of a person to do it.
Right. I mean, if you have a strap across your shoulder, it's probably I don't know, a purse or a tank top strap or something, but not a keyboard, right?
Yeah, no, probably not. But I do have a keyboard, but I'm not going to carry it with me.
So if you went out on tour right now with somebody like obviously I think we can say that Green Day, you would tour with them.
No, not yes. Not only tour, I would love to write a record with them and jam with them, and I don't know.
So is it safe to say that Green Day is your favorite band?
Okay, like they are like the ones that got me into music, and they're the ones I look up to. They're like my heroes. But I love a lot of other bands. But like the thing about Green Day is, if I'm having this bad day, they're like the only band I can listen to bring me back up. Well, I'm very close to them because they have helped me in so many ways that I always need a Green Day song with me. Anywhere I go, I have to have my music because I just need them for, well, I listen to Green Day before I go on stage. It calms my nerves down.
There you go.
But I don't listen to the song I'm singing. Of course not. I'm not going to listen to that one. But I'll listen to a song, any song that I feel that's just going to give me confidence and just help me. Because I get nervous, but not that nervous. But sometimes I just need to do something to bring me down. But most people say breathe. I'm like, I can't breathe. I just need to listen to music and just relax, because this whole breathing thing, no, it's not going to work. I'm already excited enough. I don't want to breathe, but yeah.
Yeah. So, like, times in life when I have to get up really early in the morning, people are like, oh, you should like wake up slowly or whatever. And I'm like, no, I'm not sipping on hot coffee and I'm not reading the morning paper. What I'm going to do is drink an energy drink and blast some rock and roll. That's what's going to get me going. That's what's going to get me motivated. So I totally get that.
Yeah, I don't read
You know what?
paper.
And my fans know. I actually listen to I start all my shows. I start a couple hours ahead of time, and for like an hour solid straight, I just listen to whatever I want to hear, and then and then for the next hour before the show, I listen to my station, and get in sync. And that's how I get where I need to be, because listen, man, rock and roll is awesome, and it's got vast subgenres and everything, and you guys. She understands this. We've been talking or whatever. It's got all these subgenres and everything, and you need to have that embraced before you face a crowd of people that call themselves rockers. That's just my personal opinion. Maybe, I don't know. What do you like? You have to bust out some Green Day and get all the rest of the garbage that's in your head out before you go on stage.
And I just want to say something. I don't know if it's going to fit in this, but you don't need to drink alcohol or have drugs to be a rock star.
No, you do not.
I don't do any of that. I'm just me being me and just rocking it out. I don't go to parties and do all that stuff, because I think, to me, that's just all a show. I hope that's not offending anybody, But I don't think people need to do that anymore to be a rocker.
Yeah, it's not the 80s metal. It's not the 80s hair band scene.
It's not the 80s anymore. Back in the day, that was the thing, and everybody was doing it. Now it's like, just do your thing. But I'm sure Green Day and Bon Jovi are still doing that. But who knows? Maybe they're not. I don't know.
I'm not backstage yet. Maybe we'll have that.
Maybe I have to go backstage.
Yeah, we'll have to go hang out with Green Day or Bon Jovi. I know Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue was 6 a.m. He's not doing that anymore.
I know Billy has had a lot of problems with drug and alcohol, so I think he has stopped.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's Red Hot Chili Pepper stuff going on there too.
Yeah, so I think after a while, you just have to stop just to feel good, because at first it's okay, but after a while, you don't want to get sick and harm yourself in the end.
Yeah, if you guys haven't read Duff McKagan's book of Guns N' Roses, you should totally read his book and find out how he was like, drinking led to fire from the inside of his body. If you guys, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but you guys check that out. Sabrina, are you going to hang?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I had Miss Monet of this next band on, Edge of Paradise, the #1 on Twitter. They have a new song out. Hopefully we can get them back in. Also, we played Forever Still before the show, and Miss Maya and them are on tour with Children of Bodom right now, Bottom. I need to ask somebody who's like a fan person of that band how to say that properly. They're on tour with them, of course. I've got some, Mandy Cake 67 on Twitter. I know she's listening, so we're probably going to play Delirium later because I'm kind of in the mood for Lacuna Coil. We've got some Evanescence coming up with Everybody's Fool, some Adelita's Way.
Yes.
And then we're going to talk about this concert that I just bought tickets to in the fall of this year. I'm going to play 3 bands that are actually going to be there playing together, and you guys are going to be like, oh, really? And AC's in the building. So when we come back, we'll have AC hanging out with me and Sabrina, and we'll be talking about music, as we always do. And we'll be talking about the awesome... by the way, Sabrina, guitar-wise, do you have a favorite?
Favorite?
Guitar?
Well, I play a Fender for electric and a Yamaha for acoustic, so...
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hashtag ROTR Army on social media, questions, comments, whatever. And hit me up, rotrradio@gmail.com with your thoughts. Right now, this is Edge of Paradise, and I'm really digging this song. Her vocals on the chorus kind of got me. You guys know how I am with all these wonderful... Look, chicks are owning rock and roll right now. That's all I'm saying. Don't go anywhere. Hey, everybody, it's a show. Shamus Maximus at your service. What's going on? rotrradio.rocks. God. Remember that commercial where they were like teaching you to learn Spanish or whatever, and they're like, SOCKS. All you can do. If you can spell, you can... No. Anyway. Hey, AC's in the building. Well, she's actually right here. How you doing, AC?
What's up?
It was a kick-ass show yesterday, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Miss Sabrina?
Yes?
You're so awesome for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
So, Kiss is the Killer, you guys decided to make that the name of the CD, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, tell me about the recording process, because we didn't talk about it earlier. We said we were going to, about recording in Nashville.
Yes. So when I got to Nashville, the next day, I just started writing with different songwriters. And then I went into the studio. I worked with Kent Wells. He and I went over the songs to make sure it was in the right key, to make sure the song was right for me. Of course, there were a few songs I told him, I'm not feeling it. I think we can't record this now. So I had to go back and write some more songs and then bring more songs in. Because it was a fast process, so we had to make sure that the songs were perfect to record. So, and Stuck Up was a song that came to me. It took a while to come. I'm like, what should I had to write a song very fast, get the idea, and I was struggling. I'm like, oh, what am I supposed to do? I have to think. And then I was like, how about those people who always think they're the best? Think
right.
They're, stuck up. Bang! That's the song.
Very nice.
So I told my songwriter, because I couldn't meet with him, so I had to email him. I told him I wanted to sound like What's Her Name from American Idiot, Green Day, and have that feel. And I wrote some lyrics down, very small lyrics, because I just didn't know how to put it together. Then he wrote it, and I'm like, whoa.
Right.
I love it. So, of course, all the songs after they were recorded sounded so much better than the rough version, because key changed, a lot of things changed. But that song is a fun song to sing, and I just love it.
Okay, so Stuck Up, actually, we'll play that a little bit later. You guys check her out, SabrinAFallah on Twitter. Sabrina Fallah on Facebook. And is it Sabrina_Fallah on Instagram?
Instagram.
Yeah. So
and Snapchat.
Oh, and Snapchat. See, I can't get the Snapchat thing. I'm like, I haven't.
Oh,
yeah.
But I do. I just love it. It's just another place to be on the net. So I just follow it.
We're still teaching him Instagram.
It's not that hard.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's just like I don't know, man. When I like with Twitter, that's my favorite, and it's like with Twitter, it's like it's in the moment.
It is easier.
But how do you know when to take a picture, or can you stop to take a picture? Like Instagram, I don't know. I don't know if I'm like me enough.
Okay, I'll tell you something. You don't have to be on Instagram to take a picture. You can be anywhere you are. Take it from your cell phone, and then anytime upload it on Instagram.
Yes.
Same thing with videos. You don't have to be on the net to do it. I know it is complicated, but for everything, you don't have to be on the net. You can always upload it and then put it up later. Like do it and then later on it will stream through.
Okay.
I do that with Snapchat and everything.
Well, then I'm gonna have to actually start that. Is that what you do, AC?
For what?
Do you like for social media? Do you just like pre-take pictures?
Yeah. I don't Snapchat just because, like, I don't feel the need to. I'm not taking a picture of myself on the spot and like, here, look what I'm doing, because no.
Okay.
You don't have to take pictures. You can take videos of things around you and then put it up, and then whenever you want, upload it. And you know what? I just use it just because it's fun. But like some people don't like it, but I find it fun because of the features you can use, and it plays with your face and stuff. Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, see, now I'm gonna have to learn Snapchat. I don't know if I have. I don't know.
Does that mean that I need to download
Snapchat? I can help you. Just contact me, and I can totally help you with Snapchat.
Right. So this is Sabrina Fallah. She's my Snapchat coach and an awesome artist, singer, songwriter. And you guys, Kiss is a Killer, out. It's out right now. Go get it.
Sure is.
Go get it. Go get it. Thanks for hanging out.
On iTunes.
Always. iTunes. I think you're on Amazon too, right?
Well, iTunes puts you on Amazon.
There you go.
Apple Music, Rhapsody, Spotify, everything. It puts you everywhere, so.
Well, there you go. So check all of that stuff out. Make sure you go buy it at Sabrina Fallah on Twitter, at Sabrina_Fallah at.
I will follow you back.
Yeah, she is. She's good about that.
I try to follow whenever the social media lets me follow back, because sometimes there is a limit per day. But I do try to follow everybody back because I just love to follow. So.
Awesome. Now, I did tease you guys at the beginning of the show, so I'm not gonna say it, but I'm just gonna say I have tickets to this concert at Red Rocks in Colorado, which Rolling Stone magazine recently rated as the #1 amphitheater in the United States, and I will be there in the fall to see these 3 bands. Sabrina, thanks for hanging out.
Thank you for having me.
You're always welcome. You guys don't go anymore, anywhere.